Se me pasa el mejor, bro. I don't even know how to feel right now. We just witnessed one of the craziest El Clásicos of all time. In the Spanish Super Cup final. In Saudi Arabia, Barcelona destroying Real Madrid 3-2. I am going to be explaining why I said it in asterisk. But before we talk about the game, come on guys, I'm going to be setting a crazy like target because you guys are absolutely showing so much support on this channel. It means so much to me. Let's go for 250 likes, bro. I've seen you guys do absolutely crazy. So let's go for 250. And especially for a result like this, I know you guys can easily get that. Also, comment down your thoughts below on the game. Did you guys enjoy it? As a Barcelona fan, as a Real Madrid fan, what are your thoughts? Also, remember, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so every time I do post, you guys will be the first to be notified. And also, we've hit 2.7k subscribers, bro. We're near 3k, and that would be absolutely crazy to get. But without further ado, let's talk about this game. Like I said, there's so much happened, I don't even know where to start from. Like, where do I actually start from? Like, we started off the game so dominant. We were by far the better team in the first half. Bro, Real Madrid, let's actually look at the stats here because it's actually crazy. The way they play today, they were drop back, sit back, park the bus. It genuinely felt like I was watching prime Diego Simeone haram ball. Bro, they've assembled this €1 billion squad. Mbappe, Vinny, granted he wasn't starting. Jude Bellingham, he wasn't starting as well. You know what I mean? Rodrigo, all these superstars. And they sat back with 11 players behind the ball. And we just took the game to them. We destroyed them. And I know these stats may not show the complete game, but if you actually watch the game, especially in the first half, we were all over them. We had all possession of the ball. We were creating so many chances, but we just couldn't take them. Up until this, man, like, I genuinely don't have any more words to show how much I love this man. Fifth in the Ballon d'Or. This man really got fifth in the Ballon d'Or for the season he had last season, yeah? And he's just carrying on. Instead of crying and complaining like certain other people do when they get robbed of a Ballon d'Or, saying, I would do it 10 times more. What does this guy do? He comes back from an injury and he's been a complete revelation for Barcelona. We lost El Clásico last season. Earlier on in the season at the Santiago Bernabeu, Raphinha was injured. We said, oh, Raphinha's injured, that's why we lost. It's a big loss for us. Madrid fans would say, oh, it's only Raphinha, he's not even that good. Well, today, what did he do? Not only did he score that first goal, the mentality for him to score that goal, bear in mind, he just missed a big chance right before that, just a few minutes before. Yamal played it in behind beautifully. We all thought he was going to score that, but he somehow missed. And then a lot of people were complaining, oh, Raphinha, how is he missing? But this Raphinha, you guys have got to understand, his mentality is up there as one of the best players in the world, if not the best. He does not care about stuff like that. It doesn't faze him. He gets another chance. It's a 3v3. Everyone is shouting. Even me. I was like, okay, maybe he's going to pass to Yamal. Yamal's free on that right-hand side. Lewandowski's making a run. What does he do? He takes on Chouameni and then he shoots it far post. Incredible finish against Thibaut Courtois. And I'm just sitting there like, his aura. This man has, like, he's reached aura levels that no other player in the history of football has done. And I don't know what I can say that hasn't already been said about this man to describe how much I love him, because he's honestly just way too good. As you guys can see, Football have given him the 9.3 man of the match rating, and deservedly score. He scored 2 goals. He also scored the winner. I know it was a bit jammy from a deflection, but if you don't take shots, you never get lucky. He got lucky, if you want to call it. It took a deflection and it went in. 2 goals, just like he did last Spanish Super Cup final. 2 goals then. And he is really Real Madrid's worst nightmare. There was a stat where he, in the last 4 out of 5 El Clásicos, he's been involved in the match-winning goal. I think I said that correctly, yes. And Raphinha, man. This man is by far the best El Clásico player in the world right now. Every single time it's Barcelona versus Real Madrid, you know he will always turn up, man. He's just way too good. Next person I want to talk about is Pedri. Beautiful assist for Robert Lewandowski goal, which we are going to talk about. And I don't want to ever hear a comparison between Jude Bellingham and Pedri again. I am sorry, listen, we all know Jude Bellingham is a good player, but he is nowhere near on the level of Pedri. Like today, he was forced to play in the midfield. Where was he? And I'm not even trying to rage bait. I'm just being serious. Where the hell was he today? It genuinely felt like he wasn't even on the pitch. If he was sitting on the bench, it would be the exact same game, because not only did he defend, he didn't score, he didn't create chances, he didn't dribble, he didn't he did nothing today. And that's what I'm saying. And yes, he's a good tapping merchant, and I don't want to just limit him to that, but he's not as good as people make him out to be, in my opinion, and that is what I truly believe in. So that's why I'm saying Pedri and Jude Bellingham, this shouldn't be a debate anymore. Hopefully that is done and dusted. Another Barcelona player I want to talk about, Eric Garcia. You have changed my life. This man, if you told somebody, imagine telling somebody 3 to 4 years ago when he was at Manchester City, yeah, when he joined Barcelona, that he would be one of the best players in the world. And I'm not even joking when I say this. Today he was playing at centre back. Did you guys see how calm, composed, cool, collected he looked? He was so dominant, destructive, killed off all of Madrid's attacks. So composed at the back, playing out. He's just so good. That loan to Girona actually revived his career, and Hansi Flick has taken him to the next level. People don't really understand how good he is, and me saying he's one of the best players in the world, especially in his positions, people are going to call me crazy. But this man can play as a centre-back, can play as a right-back, can play as a midfielder. I wouldn't even be surprised if he can play as a striker. He is just way too good, in my opinion. One of Barcelona's best players today. Juan Garcia, of course, he made them 2 incredible saves in the end. Granted, they were straight at him, but 7 saves in today's game. You can't complain, man. He has really changed our lives. And one thing that I love about him so much is when he jumps in the air, when there's a corner or a cross put into the box, he always manages to catch it. I just love him. He also made that save from Vinicius Jr. where it was one-on-one, through on goal. Incredible save from Joan Garcia. And he had a few other saves here and there. Frenkie de Jong, he got a 6.4 rating. Footmob, are you guys having a laugh? I genuinely think he could have been the man of the match today. That is how good he was. How have Footmob given him a 6.4 rating? What are we doing here? He was by far one of the best players on the pitch. I know he got the red card, which possibly pushes his rating down lower. But 6.4 in what world? He was doing everything and anything. Attacking, defending, playing, composed. What? A 6.4 rating? No, that's an absolute disgrace. I even tweeted it during the game. Let me show you guys 1 second. Let me show you guys what I said. Let me just click on it. Hopefully it goes. Wait, let me just search on my name here. Let me show you guys what I said. The personality that Frenkie de Jong shows every El Clasico. If he could play like this week in, week out, he would be the undisputed best midfielder in the world. And I'm not even joking when I say that. Because today's performance, the way he was eating everything in that midfield, bro, he was absolutely incredible. Like, I don't know what I was watching from him today. And I know there's sometimes where he can be a bit frustrating, but every El Clasico, this man turns into the best version of himself, and hopefully he can just carry on like this every single game. And I know he can, and I know he will, because honestly, he was just way too good. Lamine Yamal, absolutely incredible game from him, casual. I mean, he didn't get a goal or an assist, but you guys have all seen that dribble of him during the ending of the game when there's Camavinga, Carreras, and then he gets past Vinny. The way he was just oozing on the pitch, you just know he loves stuff like this. And Lamine Yamal, I just love him so much. And there was some Barcelona fans actually getting onto him last El Clasico when he actually said the truth about Real Madrid. All they do is steal and then they go on to complain. And the final man that I want to talk about is Robert Lewandowski, 37 years of age. Did you guys see that finish? Did you guys see that finish? A chip over Thibaut Courtois in what was like a weird angle. Like, what are we witnessing from this guy? Is it normal? I don't think it's normal. 37 years of age. Have you ever seen a striker doing this ever? I don't know. Like every Spanish Supercup final, it's been 3 years in a row. Oh, 4 years in a row. Yeah, 4 years in a row. Where he's played against Real Madrid in a Supercup final and he scored. What? He's just so good. And a lot of Barcelona fans will wonder, why is he starting over Ferran Torres in this final? I said, guys, he is 100% scoring. And I made a video about it. I said, because Huijsen and Asensio are going to be playing centre-backs, he will catch them out. They're inexperienced and I don't think they're good at whatsoever. Robert Lewandowski's goal, he finds himself in a beautiful position and he knows Pedri is going to take up past it. He takes a touch and that delicate finish, the chip. It was absolutely incredible. And Fermin Lopez also got an assist. There were nice moments from him during the game. But apart from that, I don't think Kubasi had the best of games. But Aliwe, we won the game ball day. He was here and there, not that much good from him. Koundé, I saw, I think he was getting gripped by Vinicius Jr. a bit, like it wasn't good from him whatsoever, but I couldn't really care less. Barcelona won the game 3-2, and that's what matters. We are the Spanish Super Cup champions. But before we end the video, I want to talk about something. I want to talk about this man right here, as you guys are seeing right here, Kylian Mbappe, and what he did to Barcelona. When Barcelona won the Spanish Super Cup trophy, normally what teams do is they give guard of honors to each other. So when Real Madrid were picking up their runners-up medal, because they're picking up second place, and the only reason I'm being salty, if you want to call it that, is because of this man right here. We formed a guard of honor to them, yeah? We formed a guard of honor which they walked through, we were clapping to them. And normally when that happens is the teams swap around. When the winning team is going up to the stage to pick up the trophy and the winners' medals, the losing team is giving the guard of honor to the winning team. Hopefully this will make sense to you. Kylian Mbappe refused to give Barcelona the traditional honor, guard of honor. He told his teammates, no, we aren't giving it. Oh, man, I don't want to say what I want to say, but that is absolutely classist. That is absolutely disgusting behaviour. And it just shows the type of club Real Madrid are. I know some fans aren't going to agree with that, and rightfully so, which is good. You guys are good. But the ones that like are supporting stuff like this is disgusting. When they beat us, they beat us, we gave them a guard of honor 2 seasons ago. But this time, for whatever reason, they were salty. They didn't want to give us a guard of honor, which is absolutely disgusting in my opinion. It's not good whatsoever. This stuff, especially outside of football, when the final whistle is blown, it should be gone. But it just shows they were salty and they couldn't accept the loss. Apart from that, like I said, guys, is there anything much more to talk about? We talked about Lewandowski's goal, Raphinha. Like I said, I love you, brace for him today. Scored the winning goal, man of the match award as well. Is there anyone in particular I want to talk about who came off the bench? Daniel Olmo, I think, had an incredible cameo coming off the bench, bro. He's an absolute baller, trust me. He's got to start coming back. Ferran Torres came off, he was working hard. Marcus Rashford, he could have scored the goal, man. How much I would have celebrated if he scored that, man. He was so close. So close, but it looked like he was stuck in 2 minds. Should I go to the corner flag and waste time, or should I take a shot? He kept on running. No Real Madrid defender was coming to defend him, so he was like, okay, I've got a free space at goal, and he just caught in 2 minds. So unfortunately for him, he didn't get the goal. But apart from that, Hansi Flick once again wins his 8th final of his career, and this man just cannot stop winning. And yeah, we beat Real Madrid to retain the Spanish Super Cup final, the first team in Spain for 15 years retaining the Spanish Super Cup final. And who was the last team to do it? Of course, Barcelona. They won it 3 times in a row in 2009, 2010, 2011. So, years like that. But nonetheless, guys, like I said, guys, appreciate all the love and support that you guys have already been showing me. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the like button. Leave a comment down, your thoughts on the game. Who was your man of the match? I want to know that, because in my opinion, you could have easily given it to Frenkie de Jong, but I don't know how you only got a 6.4 rating. Also, subscribe and hit the notification bell. And also, thank you for watching till the end of the video if you guys are still here. But enjoy the win, enjoy the trophy, and that's all I got today. Peace and love.